Hello everyone, this is Kim Quady. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mesa, Arizona. And I love to come live generally on Tuesdays or have a video to show you what I've been working on in my craft room. And last week I had some in-person classes, and at each in-person class I love to have a fun little treat sitting at everybody's place when they come. So last week we did a combination of one Halloween card and then 2 fall cards. So this is what I was so proud of myself. Hey Shirley, thanks so much for popping on. Thanks everyone, by the way, who will be able to watch live. If you can't watch live, that's okay. I'd love for you to watch the replay, and as always, let me know if you have any questions. What I was also saying is that I was so proud of myself because this treat packet that I designed was my own. Normally, you know, I'm inspired from a lot of different places, but this time I concocted this on my own. So I can't wait to see what you think about it. So let me pop down to the workspace and let's get started. The base for the kind of the Halloween offerings has been the Spooky Sweet 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. I used pieces of this design. On the other side are some really fun, quick and easy tags. If you cut those up, you could make some really quick cards with that. I'm just going to run quick through the designs and show you. This is another sheet where if you cut these really quick and easy cards. That's the Spooky Sweet 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. We have just about a month for our Halloween crafting. So some sweet little figures here. And always, it seems like in the crafting world, we're always thinking ahead to the next holiday. So hey, Shelly, what's going on? Thanks for joining. I know Halloween is one of Shelly's favorite holidays. Man, she threw some fun parties, probably still does. And then here are some pop-outs that will make some fun cards as well. So, hey Kay, thanks so much for popping in. So I guess let me just show you my treat packet. So this is the treat packet, and when you set it up on the table, it stands. So I had them standing on the table when everyone got there. And it wouldn't be a treat packet if it didn't have chocolate. So I manufactured a way that I could get a treat packet in there. Hey, Shirley, thanks for popping in today. So this is really quick and easy, but it's fun. I mean, there's kind of a story behind why I used these are the nested essential dies, and they're hexagon shapes. But hey Sandy, thanks for joining. A couple months ago I did an event where I took this die and die cut shrinky dinks, and then we had students decorate the shrinky dinks, and we made keychains. And at the event, everyone said, so what are we going to do with those coffins? And I kind of chuckled because I'd never looked at them that way. And so then when Halloween rolled around, I thought, well, maybe we could do something fun, kind of repurpose these die. So that's what happened, and there's the inspiration for that. So the largest of these nested essential dies, maybe I should show you them. I digress. But these are fun dies, and sometimes some of the things get overlooked after a bit. So here are just some of the ones that you can find on here. Banners, another hexagon, another little banner. So that they make great labels, fun, quick, and easy labels. So that's that. I used the largest one to die cut the basic black Designer Series paper. And if you're looking for a measurement, you can always check my blog too. That's about 5 inches wide by about 3 inches. So I die cut that out of that. And then the next size uses that Spooky Sweet Designer Series paper. And that die measures about 4.5 by about 2.5. So then I just, I have a brand new seal in here, so I got to get it started. Stampin' Seal Plus. So then I just layered these two on top of each other and then decorated accordingly. So let's decorate first. I did use the mini alphabet dies. I noticed that's a Stampin' Up! Creative Challenge this month, is to use these dies, so I should post it. Let me just show you these again, it's been a bit since we've introduced these. So all of your alphabet is all on one sheet. So I just decided to die cut the whole thing, and then you can save the letters for later. And if you haven't used Stampin' Up's adhesive sheets, I recommend them, especially for this alphabet. I also used them on for our bats. Sometimes it's just easier. So this sheet measures 5.5 by 3, and then when I cut the adhesive sheets, I measured 5.25 by 2 3/4, just a little bit less than, and it is sticky. Yep, my hands are sticky, but I'm trying to be careful. Hey, Beth, thanks for popping in. Then I have a little 1/4 inch all the way around so that I don't get my die cut machine all sticky. And so this is, again, a reminder of the little treat packet. There's some chocolate. It's finally getting a little cooler here in Arizona, where we can actually have chocolate without it melting inside our house, because that's usually the case. So then I need to die cut that alphabet. And so it fits just right on here perfectly. So let me layer that on to get my letters. And I was lucky, I made a bunch of these. There are two R's and two I's. So I was able to get a couple of extra letters out of this alphabet die. So I'm going to try to, with the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine on here, it makes the table kind of wiggly. So hang on, I'm going to go back another time. But I also was at a Stampin' Up! Event in Utah this weekend, or last week, and I made my own name tag using these letters. So there's my letters. I still have a few on my cutting plate, so I'll grab the I. You know, something really fun, Stampin' Up! Showed some samples on their website, and they actually took, after all these were all punched out, they used it as a card front. I thought that was so cool. So I'll just, hey Brenda, thanks for joining. So now it will make it really easy to take the adhesive off the back. I should do the I first, but this is a treat packet. I don't have to, I don't have to be totally perfect, spot on, but I'm gonna just put that I right here. And of course you could do anything you wanted. You could, doesn't have to have, you could do some little pumpkins on here, but just kind of a fun little treat packet. And if you hang with me, I'll show you the little mechanism in the back, how I got it to stand up. So, and there's so I didn't have to worry about, hey, Jeanne, thanks for popping in. I didn't have to worry about putting a bunch of, glue dots on the back and all that. So my next piece is I do have the bats. and that's from the Spooky Halloween dies. And then I will have a spider, and that's from the Fright Night dies. And because I did treat packets and the card from last week, I just die cut a whole bunch of bats and spiders so that I would have them. And you know what? I did not put adhesive on the back of the bats, but I should have. So I will just grab the glue dots, and they just really need a little glue dot right in their center. And again, you can put these little guys wherever you choose, but they're just kind of flying around in the night. In case you missed last week, I did a spinner card. I was hoping the spinners, or the wobble, I was hoping they would be small enough for those bats, but they weren't. If you want to see that, give me a shout and I'll... Okie doke. And then, you know, sometimes we just need a little bit of ribbon. There's this really fun ribbon, the black and gold and white baker's twine. So I thought that would be a fun addition. And I thought I had opened this one. And so now I have to find the end while I'm talking. But maybe I won't. Let's just carry on and we'll put the ribbon on later. I want to show you my mechanism. So this is just a strip of basic black cardstock. It's about 1 inch by 8 inches. And I have scored it at, depends on which way you score it from, 4 and 5. So let me grab the bone folder here. Just give it a little burnish. Okay, so we're just trying to make this the little kickstand in the back. So I put adhesive on the back. And then I tried to line it up in the middle, you know, sometimes, and then have it match here at the bottom. So just a little kickstand. Then I have the tear and tape. I originally started with another adhesive and that did not stick. You know, have you ever made a bunch of treat packets one day and then the next day you get up and you think, and you see all of your treat packets that have popped open? That's kind of, that's what happened to me. So then I thought, well, let's try this tear and tape, and that seemed to work really well for me actually too. And I am going to put a little bit of adhesive. Oh, thank you, Jeanne. The ghost card was super fun. All right. I love that you love these fun things. All right, so I'm just going to put my treat there so it doesn't fall out. Then I'm going to fold that up. I know it seems kind of putsy, but really, once you get a whole bunch of them done, there we go. And it's standing up. So where I had that tear and tape, I'm just pressing really, really well so that it stands up. And then when I find the end to this ribbon, I will add a little bit of ribbon, but you could go without it. You could also add some gems or jewels, but I thought this was super cute. And actually, most of the people who came to class, well, all the people who came to class last week thought it was super cute. So when they think it's super cute, I think it's something I need to share with everybody. But as Halloween is coming, if you're looking for something fun for the treats for the kiddos, for neighbors, for people at work, that might be something fun to try with Stampin' Up's nested essential dies and all of the Halloween products. So there we go. If you have any questions, give me a shout. Also, you can check my blog at kimplayswithpaper.com. Thanks so much, everyone, for watching live today and for commenting. And have a great rest of your day, weekend, and until next time, happy stamping.